Hey guys, so as you can see I have a lot of toilet rolls. Like, it's an addiction. I see toilet rolls lying around the house and I just automatically pick them up and take them and I just store them. And what better to do with toilet rolls than make some new toys for your little ratties. So in this video I'm going to be doing exactly that. So the first toy you can make is a little spiral springy thing. So what you want to do is just cut in a diagonal direction all the way around the toilet roll. As you can see, as I'm cutting it, it'll start to form a spiral shape, and that's what you want. It's going to be great fun for your rats to pull down and then it flicks up. They're just going to love playing with it. And there is Panda. Enjoy Panda's stomach. Bye Panda. So yeah, just keep cutting it all the way around. So as you can see, the spiral has started to form. You can make your spiral as thick or as thin as you want. I did mine a bit thicker, but you can decide. And then at the top it started to get a bit hard to cut because it was in such a small area. So I just started from the top, as you can see, and just cut my way back. And then you have it. So there's your little spiral. You can just push it back into the correct shape. So the bottom of the spiral is a bit pointy and I don't really want that in case the rats accidentally get poked in the eye or something. So what I decided to do was just cut a little bit off the edge, make it nice and curved, and that way there won't be any accidents. So I would hang this in my cage with a bit of string attached to the top, but I'm going to do that a bit later when I'm finished making all of the toys. Okay, so this next toy is going to be a bit of a foraging toy for your rats. It's going to be a toilet roll with a few holes in it that you can stick treats in. I mainly put carrot sticks, but you can put anything you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your toilet roll and just draw in all the circles that you're going to cut out. Please do not cut as badly as me. I know I am cutting really weirdly and this is very unsafe. Please don't cut like this. Once again, please do not cut how I am cutting, but you're just gonna poke a little hole into your marked area on the toilet paper. This is where your string is going to be attached and you can hang it up in your cage. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over all the circles I've cut out and just make them look a bit neater because I didn't do them very well. So there you have it. There's little foraging toys for your ratties. As I said before, I would normally just put a few carrot sticks in, and they love to play with it and get them out. So this next one is going to be a little circle hanging toy. Don't really know how else to describe it, but what you're going to do is you're going to flatten your toilet roll so it's easier to cut, and then just cut straight ahead so that the end result is a few little circles. So next you just want to take your string. I'm using string because my rats don't chew it, and you want to measure about double of all your toilet roll circles. So once you've measured your string, because I made 6 circles and I need to join them all together, I'm going to cut my string into 5 smaller pieces. Then, as you can see, I'm just tying 2 circles together with a double knot, and then when I finish that, I'm just going to cut off all the excess string, and I'm going to do that for all the circles until they're all joined together. Here is the finished toy. My rats absolutely love playing with this one. Don't know why, this one is just their all-time favorite. The next toy is simply a toilet roll. Your rats will love playing with it, rolling around, putting it in their mouth. It's just so simple and they love it. The next toy is another foraging toy. You can make about 2 of these with one toilet roll depending on how thick you make them. So what you want to do is just flatten your toilet roll again and then cut it into 6 circular pieces. So now that you have your 6 pieces, you just want to take 3 of them and you're going to cross 2 over together as you see I'm doing. It's really hard to explain, but basically you're just going to cross them over one another and they're going to create this little ball that you can put treats in. Your rats are going to love just rolling it around in their cage, trying to get everything out, and it's actually really, really sturdy. As you can see, I was just rolling it around and it didn't come apart. This is a really good toy for you to make, and it's really fun. So basically, when you're finished making all of these toys, you just want to attach them to your cage somehow. So the toilet roll, I obviously wouldn't really hang up. I'd more just throw it in the cage for them to play around with. It really doesn't need to be hung up. Same as the little treat foraging ball. You could hang it up, and if you were to hang it up, I would most likely do it from the top. So you would put the string in, as you see I'm doing now, and then you would just pull it out the other side. But for me, I would just put my treats in it and just leave it at the bottom of the cage for them to play around with. The other treat foraging toy with the circles, you can take the hole that you had already cut in it, and for some reason I did this in a really, really complicated way. I don't know why I did it this way, so just ignore what I'm doing. But you would normally take the string, just thread it through the hole, tie a knot on the other end, and then just pull it through. Or you can do it the complicated way that I'm doing it, where I tied the knot first and then took the other end of the string and put it through the hole from the inside of the roll. Very confusing. But if you keep watching, you see how I'm doing it, so that I'm just threading it through the inside and finding the hole, and when you can see the string through the hole, you can start pulling it out. So as you can see there, the string started to come through, so I just pulled it through, and then you can hang it to your cage. So the next one is pretty simple on how you hang it up. Basically, you're just going to take your string again, tie a knot through the top circle, you can decide whichever end that is, and then you basically have it. You can just go hang it in your cage. For the spiral one, you can see that the top of the spiral is very flimsy, so you're not really going to get enough space to do a hole to put string through. So what I did was I just cut that flimsy part off and then poked a hole where I could find enough space. So now that you have a hole, you just want to cut a piece of string to the length that you need it, and you're just going to thread it through that hole that you just cut, and then you can tie a knot on the other end. Here are all the finished products. As you can see, they are really, really cute, and they are actually so fun to make, and your rats will have fun playing with them. All you need is a toilet roll and you can make so much stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.